What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan1 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Autobot Whirl. Yes! Another Blackout remold. Hooray! Yeah! So excited that he doesn't come with a little dude with him. Hooray! Yeah, don't mind that sound, that's just my computer. Anyways, I don't know why it's been taking me so long to get to this guy. This guy's been around forever. I mean, at least this mold has. I mean, I can't really say this character's been out forever, but I know he did get a I do know that he did get a rebrand in Generations, and he got a new mold. The whirl mold. That I like that one myself personally. But anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at the Voyager class whirl from the Revenge of the Fallen. I can't remember what set it came from, but I do know it had a. I do know that it came with whirl, and it also came with deluxe class bludgeon, but that was a remold, or not remold, repaint / rename of the deluxe 2007 deluxe class movie 2007 wreckage. I believe it was wreckage. Yeah, I think it's wreckage. But you know, in terms of helicopter wise, I think that this mold pulls it off pretty darn well. Of course, then again, now that we've got the new studio series coming out, I can imagine that this mold can only be better. But I'm kind of going back and reviewing this right now because we've gotten pretty much everything, but I don't have a lot of time to tell you about my history with this mold. But the one thing I can tell you is that the original Blackout, of 2007, the original 2007 movie Voyager Blackout was my first Transformer. That was my first Transformer, or at least it was my introduction to Transformers. I think I may have had one or two previous, but I don't think so. But yeah, imagine a 7-year-old Thomas fan sitting there just watching Thomas, and then all of a sudden one day a guy who introduces him to Transformers, and of course the curious little kid says, "Heck yeah, let's go do that." So Transformers, ta-da! Movie Transformers, at least. I do like movie Transformers. I also do like the Generations molds. I try to buy them when I can. Unfortunately, the only other Generations mold that I have lying around is the Double Dealer, and Galvatron. Yeah, Generations Double Dealer and Galvatron. Those are the only two Generations molds I have. Hooray! But anyways, we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about this guy, and this guy is pretty freaking cool. I really do dig this. Now, most reviewers have not covered this in every single Blackout video, in every single one I watch for Voyager Blackout, movie Voyager Blackout to be specific. This piece here on the helicopter, I learned when I was 7 years old, and when I started watching Optibotimus and MGO 316, this piece, nobody discussed about it. Now, why is it so important that I talk about this piece specifically? Well, because it's removable. It's freaking removable, and nobody says anything about it. Like, oh, it's just a piece of plastic, it's right there. Also, another thing, this does kind of concern every person who has the movie mold of Blackout. Probably not the new one that's coming out for Studio Series, but these blades are removable so easily. Why couldn't we just pin them in? It would make so much more sense if you pin them in. But then again, I don't work for Hasbro. So, in terms of vehicle, here he is with the most current Voyager, or not Voyager, the most current deluxe class Stinger. Yeah, he's a big guy. This is when Transformers were actually big. That's when you could pay $20 for a Voyager class. And you could pay $10 for a deluxe class, not $25. Get it through your head, Fred Meyer. So yeah, other than that, I really don't have anything else to say about this character other than the fact that it's the movie 1 Blackout repaint, and because it doesn't come with Scorponok, they just had to figure some way to get something in there, so they just put a buoy in there, and for review sake, I have to take it out because it is an accessory, and this thing is annoying as all get out. Or at least the cage piece is annoying as all get out. So, yeah, he comes with a little gun that's in the shape of a buoy. Like literally, this is all the accessories he comes with. What else can I do? Nothing. So, without further ado, let's pan the camera down and transform this guy without further ado. Let's get this going. Alright. Now, as you can see, he's a little bit big for my review table, but that's not a big problem. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come back here and just kind of fold all these up in one place, and then split that, and just bring them all kind of back. So, there you go. Just bring them all back, so that the wings or the blades are just kind of like, try to have one overlapping the other, so just try to make that happen. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take these pieces right here, pull them up, and lift them over, and then you're going to pretty much just take this whole back section right here of the helicopter, take it and just remove it and toss it off to the side. We'll come back to it later. Then take these pieces here and just flip them over. Then after that, you got to untab the carriage section, and just pull it down just a bit. That's all you need to do. Then take these, untab them, rotate them just a bit, and because they're on a hinge joint, this is where this next step comes into handy. So then take that, flip out the head, fold down the waist, rotate it, rotate these, fold these down. I can't really access the heel spurs because they're kind of hidden, and I don't have the there. Okay, I guess I can get one. Let's see, can we get the other one? Almost. You can almost do it. Come on. There we go. Got the other heel spur. Take those. Then take these knee pads. Push these out, which will extend the shin guards, unless they've already done that themselves. Then, kind of just take this, fold that back, where everything here on the back panel aligns. And then take this, push it back. And then these tabs here are going to tab into the side, and they're going to become the arms. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little tab and groove section right in there. And you want to take it, just plug it in, like that, right there. Or, yeah, just like that, The same on the other side. Take that, and just plug it in. Now we're going to do the arms, pretty much just bring the arms down, take these, flip them around just for a second, take these panels, fold them back and up, fold down the fist, do the same thing on the other side, just take these, fold these back, fold the fist down, and there you have pretty much this is what it looks like. But unfortunately, I do not know how to access the weaponized version of the backpack, which this is going to become, which we're going to form right now. Take this undercarriage section, just kind of, it's really tight, there we go. Take this, it's on a double hinge, and this cage piece, like I mentioned, is just annoying the crap out of me. Stay put. Then take it, rotate it up forward, if you can. If you can't, then I don't know why you have this transformer. Take this, kind of fold this forward just a hair. Take this, push it down, make sure that's all clipped in, and then bring this back and kind of position this the way. Oh, by the way, this does have the automorph gimmick still. It's kind of stupid. I really don't know why they had to add the automorph gimmick. But Thomas found one that's because they need to have the realistic effect on a toy. It's a frickin' toy. We don't need realistic effects. Thank you very much. Now, pretty much just make sure all of this looks, make sure that this piece is in a V shape like this, and then pretty much just bring all the blades down make sure the V shape is facing upwards, and then you'll see this ginormous piece here that's going to tab in the back here. Yeah, see if I can get this thing to go in. There we go. It's going to have a nice reassuring click. And then take his little raft thingy, which turns into his little retarded gun here, and then you take it, and then you just make sure it clicks in there, and then he has his weapon. Pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Now, the one thing I do like about this old mold is the light piping. This little red piece of plastic here on the back of his head is light piping. Nobody gets it right these days. Now, I do like this character. I really do. Or at least I enjoyed the movie version of him. They have not had a movie version of this character yet. But they have had the movie version of Blackout, and I do enjoy the movie version of Blackout because I think that this was a real good introduction to Transformers, at least in my opinion it was, because it looks like it came from the movie. Does it not look like it came from the movie? Like, I mean, seriously. Everybody's saying nowadays that, oh, the figures from 2007 weren't good enough. Dude, it's supposed to barely make up what it represents. Come on, get over it. Now, here's a character that was in the video game, but was not introduced into the TV show until much later, or not the TV show, but here he is next to Deluxe Class Long Arm, or, yeah, it is Long Arm, but the only thing long about it is his gun, so, yep, get it all and just get a good look at it. Voyager, still bigger than the Deluxe. And then here he is with Stinger still in his car mode. I didn't feel like transforming him off camera, I just didn't. So, yeah, here's a car next to a robot. Yeah. Now, I have nothing bad to say about this character. I mean, the only correction. I don't have a lot to say about this character. I just have enough to say that this character it was good as a Decepticon. You should have just left the mold as a Decepticon. But Hasbro, as you know, like to reinvent characters, and Whirl was a helicopter, but he was not a Black Hawk helicopter. He was more of a Tomahawk helicopter. Yeah. Tomahawk helicopter. But anyways, I still think this was okay. Granted, this was for Revenge of the Fallen. The legs can go that far up, and then but you got this panel that kind of flips out from the heel spur unless you just kind of wedge it in there. And his legs, if you don't have the backpack, can go all the way stretched to his back, but because of the backpack, and I really don't feel like untabbing it. Yeah, the arms can only go forward about that far, and they can go pretty much all the way back, and then they stop. His head does a full 360, almost a full 360, but because of his head mold, does not go very far. Doesn't go very far, and it's not on a ball joint, so you can't really get very much accurate range of motion there. His wrists are on a bend joint, which are more for the transformation. He does have a bicep swivel, and he does have a thigh swivel or a knee swivel. He also bends a whole 90 degrees at the knee, just like that. So pretty much this character was just great, just hooray, goody. I'm starting to get really bored with this character right now. I do like the fact that they do have some incorporation of missiles here. What I personally did as a kid, I was that douchebag kid who would always mistransform it and make sure, oh yeah, that's how the instructions says. But no, I don't care. I did when I was younger. I used to do that. I used to mistransform it and say it looks better this way, or it pulls off a better pose. But as I gotten older, I just don't care. I really just don't care. I mean, I have a buttload of Transformers, but I don't really care if they don't pull off molds very well. I don't care. But anyways, that's it for now. This is the episode, whatever, I don't care. But this is Tom Final 1 saying don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a comment down below about what Transformers you want to see me do next. I am working towards getting my getting the leader class Grimlock from Studio Series. I try to get 1 Deluxe, 1 Voyager, and 1 Leader from every line. I feel like I've done that with pretty much every single line except for Titan's Return and Transformers Animated, I believe. Because I have plenty of... Actually, I haven't done that with Dark of the Moon line yet either, but oh well. I know I'm trying to get the... I think if I was to get another Voyager class Transformer, I think I'd probably have to get Brawl. He was a good character. From Studio Series at least, and then definitely I'd get the leader class Grimlock. Best case scenario, I get both Blackout and Grimlock, but that may not happen, but still. Anyways, so this is Tom Sound 1 saying don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a comment down below about what Transformer you want to see me do next. Next video, we're going to destroy a knockoff Transformer here. This guy is painfully horrible. I cannot tell you how painfully horrible he is. So, anyways, that's it for this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Goodbye.